Good afternoon and happy Saturday. In about like an hour, I'm actually gonna head out the door for bowling practice. And later tonight, I have like a party to go to, and it's with the Special Olympics crew. And we're just having like an awards party. And I think tomorrow I'm planning on meeting Ariel in the Little Mermaid, and we're going to do Conner Prairie. So I'll let you guys know about the whole detail. So I just got off from bowling practice and an Amazon order. So let's see what we got here. It's not one, but two. I don't know if you can see it, but got one of my Funko Pops that's on my list. And this is like a weird unboxing. Okay, so right now we have the mayor in this nice color. And it's actually perfect for like my room since I have a Tim Burton themed bedroom. And I was looking for this guy on Amazon and he was like $15. And we'll wait for Black Friday. So the next thing I got is a brand new selfie stick, and this was, I think, only like $5 or even that. So here's a closer look at my selfie stick, and I really like the color, and it's very flexible, so that way I don't have to worry about like a camper trying to like break it. And I think this is where your tripod goes. So I'm packing my snacks for tomorrow. So got like my Nature Thins. Some of it is from like my Bravo bag. Of course, this was a cast member who was Sebastian. Got, of course, my Oreos. Some water for me and Rosie. Some chips. Nuts, also the same bag. And also I'm gonna bring a couple of my energy bars because I heard it's supposed to be really hot. So I'm back from the awards party and everything went well. I mean, there was some food, there was some games, although I didn't bring you guys with me because I don't want to, like, skip. So here is the awards for the year. Of course, we didn't, like, have a party last year because of COVID and such, but it's, as you can see, it's actually a Tervis, so that I can bring it to like meets and stuff. So it has my name on it, of course, straws, business card if you want to check her out. Although it's not like sponsored or anything. So we're just outside of the gift shop. Oh my gosh, how cool! So just checking out.
About what it was like to live in these parts before we were actually a state. Yes, my friend the porcupine. I got him out here. Native Americans would have collected these quills because the porcupine, he sheds them and grows new ones throughout his life. They would have collected them, dyed them bright colors using plant dyes. So these are all just quills. Their natural color being white, but they would use plants to make them yellows and bright oranges, things like that. Then you would trim off the sharp end, and you would use those, this is called a bow loom. So its job is not to shoot arrows, it's simply to hold these strings so that you can fold those over and under like a braid. And then you would fill the whole thing. This is probably about 40 quills already on here. Then you could take that and wrap it around an object just to beautify it. So it's just an art form. And that's what they did before they had the glass beads, which were far easier to deal with.
Well, they were doing art, but they didn't have any machinery.
All
So
by hand.
you had to do it by hand exactly right. So at first you were using wampum beads made out of seashell. Problem is, you're the one that had to crack, shape, cut, and drill them one at a time.
So
You
it'd
could
be harder
also-
to let them go.
Yeah. Then you could use carved wood beads called runties. You could paint those 10 different colors. You could even use clay beads, but all of it one bead at a time. But when the fur trade started,
They were
these
able to
fur
mass
traders,
retreat.
yeah, the fur traders being from Europe, Swedish, Dutch, French, and English, they began to bring over what the Europeans were using at that time, put it in the fur trade, glass beads. So when they introduced glass beads, well, they are glass, they don't break, they don't fade, but the best thing was you do not have to make them. So stirring paddles, ladles, gourd, rattles, cord, you can bead all the way around it. So with those 3 types of beadwork, there isn't anything you can't bead.
Wow.
Yeah.
And a nice one too.
This is about average. This would have
I
had.
can tell some of the squirrels.
Cordage is a type of rope that is actually braided in such a way that it doesn't really fray in the way that rope does. So you can make it out of pretty much any material. Cattail, corn husks, stinging
Milkweed?
nettle. Milkweed.
Wow.
Yeah.
It does look like a beaver.
What I'm working on right now, keep myself occupied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Help.
It's right.
Listen.
That's their word, and not mine.
Badger, skunk, beaver.
About what I have here in the trading post. Early Whitney is a company that weaves a blanket. Early Whitney made the blanket.
We're all connected, really.
Yeah.
They look like blue watermelons.
Oh.
I want to apologize in advance for this next upcoming set of video because I was testing my selfie stick, and not to mention that my phone was at a weird angle.
Cute. I thought that was glass. And these are some of the chickens they could have had.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't see the little goat under the table.
And with them, well, the other ones were pointed on the end. Then the small.
This kind of view makes you contemplative, doesn't it?
Along the river.
Oh, look at those! I'm which? What?
What are you talking about?
What? Like, what's that called? What in the?
Oh, a sausage stuffer.
So you ground all your meat, and you put, and once you ground it all up, you put all your seasonings in it, you stuff it in that. And then
This is like a butter churner because I used to do like a poem like when I was like little.
so when you
So neat.
Oh, what beautiful outfits! Slow that down.
What is that?
That's the family. This must be the family room.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh wow, you can actually dress up, see what it's like. This used to be the kids' room back in the day. Yeah.
Okay, you can feel. See what tuna sheep feel like.
What?
That's
That's a type of sheep.
That's the type of sheep if you want to feel their
Tuna sheep?
Yep.
That's an odd name.
Yeah. They came. Yeah.
Oh, that's clever.
And this.
Have you ever heard?
There's an option on blockheads.
Ah,
Oh, I'll be darned. I'll be darned. And
And it's a small. Oh,
those harnesses. And the harnesses hold these threads.
that
And
looks.
it works just like the big one. The big one isn't threaded right now.
Okay.
So I'm pushing on 1 and 2. 1 and 2 harnesses come up, and all the threads that are
that
attached to
one.
them. See my finger?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's where that orange thread is going to show. That'll make the pattern. And then I kind of beat it back. Do I want to
That
do
is
that? You know what? No, I need to switch. I need to switch harnesses. That's what I get for talking. Probably right. Okay, and I pull down just a few fibers.
Okay.
I want to capture just a few. I don't want a big, big glob. And then this is a little cup of water, and that smooths out the thread, and it makes it stronger.
You know, when you mentioned Rumpelstiltskin, the aspect of turning flax or straw into gold kind of seems like a form of alchemy, if you want my honest opinion.
Yeah, yeah. And wouldn't
Do
that be
people-
nice?
But ludicrous. You know, I was all crap.
Is that Beeline?
one day is too hot.
Quite warm out.
Yes, it does.
And then on top of that, I'm swinging a hammer all day. And that hammer can weigh anywhere from 2 to 3.
Oh, sorry. I mean, this. Wow.
Top leftmost shelf.
Whoa. What is
Top left.
this?
Yep, pull that out.
Oh,
Take a look at that.
Wow.
Well, if you
Still
look,
help us leave the house.
this house. Look, it's not wallpaper. Those are actually painted designs on the walls.
That's so technically.
Mm-hmm. This fire here and
Oh, this was also a place where a lot of ads were put up. Health wanted ads. Women be on the lookout for posters. Right?
Well, lots of folks would like to gather here. And
I can see why. That's quite a nice little map.
we sure do.
It's a
There's a map of the world over here.
this.
Oh, yes.
Oh, hey.
So after a nice long walk, time for get something to eat.
Oh. Doll.
So here's one of the infamous balloons, and I don't know how much it cost. About $15 per person.
Is out there? Oh, that's,
Looks like there's some Legos over here.
oh, look, that's ballooning paraphernalia. Ooh, this is
It's like a maze. Wow, this looks so realistic.
I know. And that looks really yummy.
So here's where we stand in line, but it turns out they're not taking off because of being too windy. It's kind of interesting watching them test the balloon.
That's coal tar.
Look how high up they are. So we're inside the Golden Eagle. Picture of Martha and George Washington.
Actually, oh!
Man, I feel like I'm in Miss Pilgrim's House for Killer Children, so that's one scene. So this is where people used to check in back in the day. Yeah, it's awfully toasty in here.
The cupcake is up and it falls to the grate.
Makes you wonder if who's staying here. We're just stopping through.
But if I want to put it on the wheel and have it be waterproof, what I have to do is once it comes to the stage where it's dried after I've shaped it on the wheel, I then paint a slurry of wet sand, a little bit of clay mixed into it, and red lead into it.
Spearmint.
Oh, that's good for like cooking.
The schoolhouse wouldn't be used at this time of year right now because
Yep.
all the kids were at home working.
So we are just now entering the Civil War area, so if you guys are on the spectrum, headphones are required, or go to the next, skip through the next clip. So here's a little warning for those of you who are on the spectrum. Dim lighting, loud noise, flash lightings, or...
He was actually trying to warn us. He was too late anyways.
We've lost a lot of our Indiana boys.
That's a big old fireplace.
Yeah, before you guys head in, another warning that this is not autism friendly. I was, Ursula, you've been following along with me, and I figured that was like a scene from both the movie and the Broadway adaptation. That was fun and get to know each other better.